What's going on? Hey, y'all. Hey, about time here. Good morning. Mid morning. Today, we are going to get a FEMA update, everybody. Before I talk about some contracts today, I want to talk to you about this FEMA update for a lot of us here in the CSRA and around abroad. Hey, I enjoyed your message this morning. I will be getting in your mentorship soon. Hey, you are dynamic. I'm telling you, you have elevated me to the next level. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. But anyway, hey everybody, want to talk to you. Mr. Rick, we've been going through some stuff here in Augusta with the storm. We really have. It's been a different atmosphere. So we're pressing through, but hey, God is going to see us all through this. So what I want to talk to you today about is some business opportunity for those that have businesses that have been affected by the storm and Helene. And I want to talk to you about some things you. Oh, oh, thank you so much. Yes, yeah. My son says I'm an empress. Isn't that something? He told me that on my birthday, and I was like, "Oh my goodness!" Oh boy, the way your kids see you is a blessing. It's a blessing. Yes. So, Empress, y'all look that up. Empress, and I am going to claim that in the name of Jesus. I'm going to claim it. All right. So, yes, what I want to say to you and what I want to talk about, I want to go over some things with you about the all the things that I know a lot of you have gotten some funding, some money from FEMA. Some of you are just not haven't gotten your money yet. But I want to talk to you and give you some updates to help you to navigate. And even those are in that have businesses that have been affected, there's SBA loans and funding, even for your home. So if a lot of you have homes and you're going through some issues, we're going to talk about it here this morning. And before, because I will come back later on today and talk about the FEMA contract opportunities that a lot of you can have to and help you to navigate and kind of not let you be afraid of how to approach that. Yeah. Yeah. So thanks anyway. But giving you the FEMA update. Now, the first thing I want to talk to you about is this disaster business loan application. If a lot of you don't know that have businesses and you're already in operation, good morning. Hey, how you doing over here? I have everything going on this morning, so I may look away here and there, but I do want to acknowledge as much as I can, let my eyes catch as much as I can this morning. And like I said, we're still here in the CSRA and we're praying for those in Florida because Tampa is getting ready to get the biggest, the eye of the hurricane. Very devastating weather is coming there too. And we know that that's going to be something that they're going to need. And then also North Carolina is still dealing with if I hadn't been through this, a lot of people I know they said it, if I hadn't been through this, I wouldn't have realized the impact. But the impact is surreal for real. And only God can and help. And I had minor damage done to my home, but I also yesterday had a good friend of mine to come. Shout out to Tommy Ingram that helped me to get some of the wood and stuff straightened out on the side of my house until then, until I can get somebody to fix it, because it kind of like on my attic, it was really wasn't bad, but over time the siding started coming down a few days ago, even when the adjuster came by to look at and that's another thing. I went ahead and called my insurance company early, so the adjuster has already done his part and done his thing. So anyway, thank God for good people out there in the world to help when you are in need for help. Because, a lot of people are, they're selfish. They think about themselves only. So I thank God for that. Yes, thank God for that. You definitely, if you got somebody that will be there for you and look out for you, don't take them for granted. Don't take them for granted, because people don't have to do anything for you. And I'm so grateful. And a lot of us encouragers. Okay, now some of the with the SBA loan application, you got to go to the SBA. You go to lending. You can go to SBA government lending. Let me get to the main. I'll put the link up in this live. I'll put it up in the live. I don't know. Maybe I can put it up on. If a lot of you from other areas, if you want to go to my video later, like TikTok here. Y'all can go to my other YouTube channel. Y'all can go to Facebook and get the link, because I don't think I can put it up here, and I probably can, but let me give you the link to the SBA. That's if you've been affected. And then later on today, we're going to talk about the opportunities that can be for anybody, forest, FEMA, and a lot of these disasters are happening. Yes, FEMA is going to need your expertise. It doesn't have to be in the niche of the business that is needed. Like, say, for instance, if you whatever kind of business you have, you still can do business with FEMA as long as you can fulfill the contract. And then I want to just show you how to navigate a little bit. That's what, because I don't think some of you may not know how to do that, but I do want to tell you that. Okay, it's still going into my portal. I don't want to get the link to my portal. Let me see. Let me open up a new one. Let's see what it says. It's still doing the same thing. Okay, let me do one more thing. I'll do this right here. There we go. All right. Okay. Now I can copy it. Yeah, I just had to go into the another outer screen. Okay. Now let me put this in the comment. Y'all, I'm sorry. I definitely have to drink me some water because I'm a little dehydrated here. So I apologize for that drinking. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and put my comment down here. And I'm going to post it right here. And this is where you can go. I put the link on all of my outlets here. Yes, I put the link there to, yeah, that's the lending.sba.gov, and you can go there, like I said, and apply for businesses, for the businesses. If you've lost any kind of loss of business work or loss of business damages and things like that, or even for your home, if your insurance is not going to be enough and maybe FEMA is not going to do what it needs to do, or they've exhausted their funds, whatever, and they give a limit, because I think they give for the $2,000 limit. I read the fine print. If you got any more damages outside of that, that's not going to help. Okay. They can't help because that's the limit that they're giving you. And then with this SBA application, let me go back in here, and hopefully I didn't. Did I? I didn't. Okay. With this SBA application, the disaster assistance application, let me give you some info. You just whatever state you're in, you go ahead, and whatever county you're in, you go ahead and the drop down menu will show you, because it'll show you what counties are available for the funding. For this is your business now. If you are in some of these counties, you can go to the link that I just dropped, the lending.sba.gov, and I'm going down to mine. And I'm gonna kind of walk you through it a little bit just to kind of see. You have an option. You have the you determine your eligibility. You have even an option for your home or your business. So this can be, for your home or business. If you are a part of the disaster that just happened, this is what I'm talking about. And this is who I'm speaking with, okay? Home or your business. And then the application is pretty much businesses they're probably, I believe that they're asking you, okay, that's the linemen and stuff out there. They're still just kind of helping around. They're really doing a great job here. And oh yeah, by the way, linemen, thank you so much. If you don't know, we appreciate you here. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for all that you've been doing for us in the city of Augusta. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Let's say, for instance, of those that are experiencing your home situation. And let me see. Let me go in and it says you put the date of that your home was damaged, and most people were in this neck of the woods. In this neck of the area, it was the 27th of September, because that's when everything happened. But I think that the incident period time is 9/20, September 24th, but we didn't have the hurricane until the 27th. Okay, now, and then it shows you the apply for the assistance for the disaster. It shows you all of the areas that have been affected. That's all of the counties. And then it has the states. They got Florida, They probably increase Florida after Milton go through North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, and Georgia. And this is on the SBA.gov site. And so once you go there and you're going to apply for the assistance for the disaster, you're going to go there and then you're going to apply for the assistance. You need to do the following. It tells you that you need to register and do an application. And then you have to you register your name, put in basic information, your name, and then create a password and things like that. And then it's going to ask you some other personal details. It's going to ask you, security questions. It's going to ask you, I'm not going to go through this application because I've already done my stuff. So, but then it's going to ask you, I do remember it's going to ask you, what is your tax return, and what you have your tax return out, have the information that shows it what you made within the year or last year. Now, in the event, for as the business is concerned, if you have just started your business, I talked to someone at SBA and this is what they told me. This is nothing that I'm getting from anywhere else but the source. They mentioned that if you started a business this year and you don't have that information to share with SBA, just let them know if there's a comment that you don't have, you can check the box that says you don't have the documentation, and then you can check and say, well, I didn't do business up until this year. I don't have the tax return due to the fact that I am just had revenue in my business this year. Because you could have had a business for a few years and just really hadn't done anything. But you want to make sure that you can document and show whether it's coming through your bank account, whether it's coming through whatever. This is not the PPP thing. This is not where you can sit there and lie on the application and expect that a miracle is going to happen and you're going to get this funding. They are checking this. They are checking these things. They are checking this information that you send them. So be truthful and handle that. Now, in the event, or as your home, they want to know your household income. So with your household income, you just put what's on your tax returns. You find your tax returns, and they'll tell you what line they're looking for. Put that information on there, and then go from there. And then you just basically, they'll be emailing you about the updates and to follow up with your application for that. Now, let me talk about the FEMA application. For as a lot of you that have already gotten funding, got some help. I think the $750 that a lot of you have already received. And then I've been reading comments here and there on different things, and it's saying that, hey, I'm not, this is not enough money. This is this. This is the limit that they're giving you right now. However, in the event, it shows that where if you need more, then what you will have to do is you're going to have to, appeal. You're going to have to show them documentation. And like, say, for instance, if you have a home, from your homeowner insurance, you're going to have to give them more documentation that shows your insurance company can say, hey, I'm not going to pay, no, we're not going to cover this or whatever. Keep those documents, upload them. And then if you go into, I'm sure that most of you, if you didn't call in and you did it online, you have to register your information on, go to the government website, and they give you a website to log in. And I would advise you too to make sure that you're checking that, because they're in that particular area, in that particular place, they're sending you updated letters on what they're doing, what they're requiring of you. Sometime now, I've helped a few people do theirs, and when I first did mine last week, and my mom's, and they didn't have they didn't request that you show ID at the time, but now they're requesting that you show your identification, have a copy of your social security card and your driver's license, so you can, so they can go ahead and identify you. So I guess it's, because the influx of people are now knowing about this and they are applying, and they've opened up the portal, then they are requiring you to know, to have that information. So it wouldn't hurt you to already have that, before you, so you can have a smooth transition and just keep check on your emails and make sure that things are going smoothly for you. And I know that here there are a lot of places that are giving away, food items, personal items, toiletries and things like that, generators, other thing that's still helping families that I think even ice, a lot of the ice has melted here and there, so You want to make sure that you are, looking and see if some of these social media sites are giving that information out about the assistance there, here, and everywhere. So anyway, that is what, those are some of the things that can help you. That is what was out there. Now, one more thing I want to talk to you about. Okay, like I said, with the, like with your FEMA, if you have a home and you got turned down, just give them a few days. They'll go back in, and if they request anything from you, saying that they want you to show them where your insurance company didn't, take care of something, then like I said, you just upload the documentation or either fax it to them. However you can, it feels is convenient for you. I know some people that have faxed the information in. They have the fax number and the fax information on the mails that they send you. So just follow that, follow those, and go to the nearest grocery store somewhere where you can fax some information, and that's it. And voila, you have, because it comes on the letter that they send you. It's on page 9, according, because I'm looking at this one here, and it says you can mail it to FEMA, you can fax it to them, or you can upload it. You have 3 ways that you can do it. So with that being said, that is that on that. And make sure that you read the small print, fine print, when you get your letters, and read the information so way you would have most of your question. Hope this helps. Yeah, I hope this helps. I hope it helps them too. I hope it does too. So anyway, let's see. Some more things. What else? If you have insurance, yeah, I talked about that. I'm just looking at this form here just to see. Yeah, because it tells you what you need to, check with them in reference to. But like I said, make sure that you are checking your email. Read, people, read, 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 read. And then now I think the line, so, if you call FEMA now, you have to wait about an hour to get through if you have any questions. But just read the information, and then sometimes it answers questions that you didn't even realize that it was already answered by the info of what they've already given you. So I think that kind of covers what, yeah, because they send you an explanation letter, they send you the information document, and they send you all of that. And do remember, SBA may take a little longer, but here again, if you have a business and you've been affected, you can always apply for SBA loan, and you can always apply for the um even for your home, additional funding to help you fix your home, because some people have lost everything. Trees have fallen on their houses. There's a lot of things that have happened. So here again, we are in this thing together. Okay. So, and then to keep looking on your social media outlets. I think a lot of places, the news media here in Augusta is focused on the people you know, that are still in need right now. Okay. All right. That's all right now. And I will see you guys later. That's all I wanted to share with you right now. I'm going to talk about some contracts, how to get you can get the FEMA contract, and explain it to you more if you are in business. Okay. So that's what we're going to talk about later. Later on today, I'll be in. I do have I have some clients today. Things are getting a little bit back to normal. So I'm having clients to do in a little while, so I will be a little busy. So thanks so much. Any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. And do remember that we're going to get through this. And do remember, your neighbors, if you haven't experienced this, your neighbors may not want to bother you, but you can tell what the people are real. I heard someone say this last night. He and his wife, they're living in Florida, and they said their people are saying, "Oh, you okay? Are you okay?" But people really don't Some people are really concerned, and like they said, so if they say, well, let us know if we can help you financially. That ain't even a question. Yes, when you're going through a disaster, people don't need to ask you, do you need any financial help? Just help. I mean, seriously, just help. So that, with that being said, it's a little. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. A lot of people are they're always in survival mode, and they're always in the formality of saying, "Oh, well, let me know if I can. You need me. Let me know if I can help." Really, really. Do they really mean it? That's my question. Okay. But anyway, I'm not getting on that rant today about that. About that. So have a beautiful morning. I just wanted to kind of share that with you. Okay. All right. It's just a little tad bit of some things that I wanted to talk about. Talk to y'all later today. All right. Be good.